Hello, my name is Dark Mandal, and today I decided to do a show called Monday Morning Rant. Monday Morning Rant is a rant that I do about things that really annoy me, and towards the end of it, the rant, I started to come to some conclusion or resolution as to why I don't like whatever it is I'm ranting about. Someone had asked, a viewer had asked if I would do like a Monday morning rant a long time ago. And so I decided to try it out. And then I was doing it on a consistent basis on Mondays. So I just called it Monday Morning Rant. So what I wanted to talk about or rant about is about the all of the pollution, whether it be noise or poisons put in the air. I think it's gotten out of hand. I mean, just today I was outside and I was listening to someone talking about spraying Roundup all over the place. In this area, there's just Roundup being sprayed everywhere. What does Roundup do? Roundup kills the bees. It affects the way the flowers are going to be pollinated. It affects the way our plants grow. It affects the way the animals feel when they eat whatever it is on this poisoned soil. More and more people are dumping that down because they're trying to save their crops from any bugs or anything like that. But I still feel like there's some sort of natural way that they can get rid of it. But they don't really care. They just want to go that option. Um, with people that are, with people who have meager means of income, um, they're probably at a loss what to do, so they use that because that's what's advertised on television. But I was online this morning trying to find out more information about how to get rid of past all natural. I was trying to look it up on Google, and for some reason it wasn't loading up. I just kept putting in all different types of searches for the one thing I wanted to find. I couldn't, nothing was popping up for some reason. It wouldn't want to load up all the way. But when I typed in Roundup, it loaded up perfectly. So I'm not getting mad at the people that are using the Roundup because maybe that's all they can know, all they know of. Maybe that's all they know. But there's a lot of the people that made that shit know what it's doing. It's killing this environment. That's why the pests are getting more aggressive because we're more using more toxic chemicals. That's what I feel intuitively. And so they have to get tougher in order to fight the chemicals so the chemical gets stronger. These chemicals that end up in our soil end up in our food and we end up eating it. I mean, this is just fucked. It makes me want to just start just drinking spring water and forego food altogether. Seriously, because I mean, yeah, I'm I'm just flabbergasted by how much poison is being put in the air. Yes, I know this world has been poisoned for a millennium, but even more so nowadays. And the noise pollution is ridiculous. There's this guy that lives across the street, and he runs his trailer thing really loud in the morning and stuff, and then for a long time, and then goes back in. You know, it's like I want to go outside, enjoy a quiet morning, sip on some tea or whatever, and just relax and ease into my day. But I can't because someone's got this noisy thing going, machine going. And now there's a bunch of noise out there because they're doing a bunch of stuff, Roundup, all kinds of shit next door. Um, that's the first thing people do. They to get rid of these pests, they just spray poison on them. But they don't know that it's affecting us too. You know, I'm not trying to be a Miss Goody Two Shoes and say everybody needs to stop using Roundup. What I'm trying to say is, let's find a better way to get rid of the pests because it feels like these chemicals aren't making it better. Like, you're okay, you can use this and it totally gets rid of them. But when they come back stronger. You know, that's what it seems like. They come back even stronger. Like the next crop is immune to what was made last year. So they got to get something stronger, a stronger poison. But isn't that poison affecting us too? I noticed that when a long time ago when I lived in this house, and we had a problem with ants. So we just sprayed the ant spray on the outside. We didn't want it on the inside of the house because it stunk. I don't care what kind of scents you put on top of it. Now they're doing floral scents on the ant spray, lavender raid. So I mean that's just ridiculous. Just using poisons all over the place. Let's find a way to get rid of these pests naturally and not spraying chemicals and using loud contraptions to wake up the whole neighborhood and to cause so much stress. You know, these sounds that they use for these machines to put out all this poison into the air, they're toxic in themselves as far as our ears. The loud noises that comes out of these trucks. I mean, my God, these. I just don't think that we can continue to live this way. You know, yes, there's a lot of farmers out there trying to grow their crops and ensure that nothing eats it up and nothing, spoils it because they're trying to sell this food to, wherever they go, to a farmer's market or grocery stores. It's just sad. It really is. It's sad. And I just wish that we would be more conscious. I mean, at least try. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what I can use instead of this other stuff. And I know that there's other alternatives out there. So let's all do our part and try to find alternatives to these poisons. These poisons not only when they let out are going to the soil, they're going into our atmosphere. They're going into the air that we breathe. So, and I believe that this is intuition that I'm speaking from because I was feeling this morning and I sat down with it and meditated on it. And it's the message that I got is that all these poisons that are being put out onto this planet is a way of making us more and more weak to this environment. I mean, some people may think it's no big deal because they use it all the time, so it's no big deal. They're inhaling it. They're getting it into their system directly when they're using it. I mean, you may have a suit on or whatever and a face mask or whatever, but it's still getting into your system no matter what. And I just feel like we need to find a way to use, natural alternatives when it comes to taking care of these pests that we don't like, I learned something about, like for fleas, for cats, to put a little bit of nutritional yeast and garlic in their cat food, and that keeps the fleas away. So that's another tip. Please do check that out on a book, online or something. Don't take my word for all the stuff that I'm telling you, because I don't want anybody coming back to me telling me my cat's sick because you told me to use garlic and nutritional yeast in his food, and now he's sick. That's not me, okay? Look it up. Try it if you like. Let's work together and try to find more natural alternatives to the pests problem. If you have any alternatives that you know of that work, please leave it in the comments section below. I know certain things work for certain pests. Like we used to use borax, and water, and that would get rid of ants. Use it like a paste. Or we would use, what's the other alternative? I tried cinnamon once. I did try hot sauce once, and that really worked. It's probably, I don't know if it's because of the hot pepper or if it's because of the vinegar or both. So those are really tough solutions to use on pests like ants. Yeah, so let's share in the comment section below all the things that we use to get rid of these nasty pests so we can have a lot more pleasant spring. Alrighty guys, thanks for joining me today for today's show of the Monday morning rant, if I can talk. Not awake yet either. Just wanted to get this off of my chest. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for the likes and shares. And thank you for your kind comments. Leave your comments down below and let me know, like I said, what you're using to get rid of these pests that's natural. Because I just feel like they're just making stronger and stronger poisons each year. And yeah, maybe it'll kill the pests off, but maybe it's slowly killing us too. So, alrighty, guys. I will see you soon. Brightest blessings to you all.